Good evening, everybody. What is happening? Little bonus stream action this week. So if you guys remember, it's been a long time ago, probably 4 or 5 months ago, we did the first half of the penny ender box. We have currently 35 wheat cents on the mat. I've had these set aside for a while, and I decided, let's do the rest of them tonight. Why not? So we will do a I guess the additional 25 rolls of the 50 we already hunted. So I figured it would be a fun time. We had some good finds early on, and the ones that we have already hunted. So we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for popping in on a short notice. Tom Thumb, how you doing? Rolf, Captain Vic, Brian Jensen, Silver Serpent is with us. Jim Thompson is here. Kevin Hawthorne, how are you doing? Let's see here. Who else do we got? Jolly Roger, John Camper, Greg Chapman in the house. The Unlucky James. Is this the Unlucky James Eller? What happened, James Eller? You were always lucky. I don't know how I feel about the name. KJ in Ohio is here. Mariners Rich, how you doing? James Benson in the house. So I figured, hey, let's get after it. We got 25 rolls to hunt. This was a box of 50 rolls of pennies. Every roll has a wheat cent ender somewhere. So right there is 3 on the end. So we started out, like I said, with 50 rolls, 25 left. We'll see what happens. The oldest find we had from the other ones is I believe this one was a 1910. So that was the earliest find we had, all the way up to 57. We had 3 Canadians. So let's get after it. We're going to hunt us some rolls here and see what happens. So I'm excited to do these. Been thinking about doing some pennies. I actually just finished up the $half boxes from this week a little bit ago. So I will have a video coming of that here before long. So let's get after it. Roll number 1, if I can figure out, there it is, where I put my knife. And we will see what we got. And these are mixed. Some are Loomis, some are Branks. It's a mix and match box. So this was Roy Hathaway that I got this from. 15 rolls a half from the credit union. All new coins. That is a bummer, Brian Jensen. I stopped at a couple banks last week. I don't think I mentioned it on Saturday. Trying to find some customer wrapped rolls, and I am not finding anything. So let's go ahead and zoom in here just a little bit. Here is that wheat cent ender right there. We know we're going to have 1 in every roll. So let's take a look at the date. And we are going to have a 1954 out of Denver will be the first one. So not a bad start. We will see what else we got here. Maybe we'll get lucky, find a 99 wide AM or something of the sort. That would be pretty fun. We'll see what happens. That would be pretty cool. Haven't found one in a while. There is a 2000 right there. And that is not the wide AM. So we'll see. I'm hoping. It's been a while since I have found a wide AM, but I don't hunt nearly as many pennies as I used to. There is a 1999, also not a wide AM. So I will be doing something this week. I'll have a quarter hunt edited and out tomorrow since I'm already done. Whoop, there's another wheat cent right there. It's going to be the second of the roll. It's ugly, but there it is. Going to be a 1935. I don't think there's a mint mark down there. Let's take a peek. Nope, 1935 Philadelphia. Your box of pennies you finished hunting over the weekend had 10 wheat cents, 20 Canadians, and a few 09s. That's a nice box. I used to average about 10 back in the day when I was doing a lot more boxes. But like I said, I haven't done many in a while, so I'm hoping. I have probably about 30 boxes here that are all from 2023. So who knows what will be in those. I got to get through them, and we will soon find out, I guess. And that is it for that one right there. Third 3/4 cup of copper, nice. I used to save all the copper. I finally gave up on it a while back. So there is our wheat cent ender on this one. It is I think it's a 56. So we'll see. We'll get into this one. So far, we got 2 in the first roll. So hoping we'll find some goodies. I probably will do some sort of a little giveaway tonight at the end as well. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure that out when we get there. So, like I said, appreciate you guys popping in and hanging out for a little bit on a Monday night. We will be streaming on Tuesday next week. I will not be in town on Saturday, so there is a 1956 out of Denver. There is a 1963D. This does have a double die obverse, possibly. Hey, Edward Julian Sandoval, how you doing? Good to see you. So we'll see if we got anything else exciting in here. Hopefully we will. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I had my first day back to work. 4 more to go, and then I'm off for about 2 weeks. So we are going to commence on hopefully getting some major stuff done on the house is what I'm hoping. So I did try to do an update for you guys on Sunday. I don't know if it was a YouTube issue or what, but I could not. It would not let me do a live. It just would not go live. I tried. It was yesterday late afternoon. So I will give that a whirl again tomorrow or Wednesday. And we'll see what happens. I don't know what the deal was. Never had that problem before, but it definitely was not working. So not sure what happened there. But I definitely tried. There is another wheat cent ender. Like I said, we have one on every roll. This roll looks older to me for some reason. Say a 1991 on the other end. So we'll see what else we got going here. See if we find any more Canadians. We do have 3 that we found in those first 25 rolls we did several months ago. We'll see if we find any more. My guess is we'll probably find a couple more, but we'll see. All right, and here is that wheat cent ender right there. Not a bad looking reverse on that one. And we're going to have a 1941. This does have several. Hey, Patrick Bushman. This does have several DDOs. It's in the motto. In God We Trust. The date, as well as Liberty. And I do not see it on any of these. So that is just going to be a standard 1941. So hopefully I would love to find some sort of an, I guess not an error variety, whatever you want to call it, would be nice. I haven't found one of those in a while either. There's a 1995. These also have a double die obverse on the Philly and the Denver. Not on this one. So Lynn and my son James safely made it up to Michigan today, so she'll be on her way back home tomorrow after she drops him off. And then I will be picking him up on Monday next week. So hopefully everybody is ready for Thanksgiving. Christmas. Who's got their Christmas shopping done? Anybody? Able to add a Canadian and upgrade 2 to the Canadian album. That's nice. And a 54D upgrader. Very nice. Who's got the Christmas shopping done? Anybody? Anybody got it done? He's fine, Jolly Roger. We put him to bed that night. Lynn did. He got up the next day, and he was fine. Fever never came back. I don't know what it was, but she said he was fine pretty much all day, and he was good to go. So they picked him up Sunday afternoon about 5:30. I think I got home about 6:30. So I just missed him, but she said, yeah, he was good all day long. Got a second wheat cent back here. I seen the ears peeking out. So we're going to have 2 in this roll. Let's start out with the ender again. We know we have one of them. Brian Jensen, he's all done Christmas shopping. Silver Diction says not even close. Silver Serpent said was done last year. Yeah, I was very happy because I checked on him several times throughout the night, and he didn't feel warm, and never really did. So there is a 1955. I think that's a Denver. It is. So a 55D. Let's see what else we got to go. Let's look at this second one, I guess, before I get too wild here. There is the second one right there, another wheat cent. And that is a 42, a little bit older. We'll take that. Hey, Chris Helms, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, me too. I was a little worried about him on Saturday night, but yeah, he seemed to be good. I heard him moving around Sunday morning, so I kind of rolled over and opened my eyes, and he's standing up, and there's a little pack and play there, thing staring back at me. And I waved, and he waved back, and he was ready to get up. He's like, come get me. So he was good to go. If anyone needs to know what to get me, I can send a list. There you go, Patrick Bushman. Get the list out. Maybe somebody will send you a little extra goodie. So, yeah, me and Lynn have very little shopping done. We'll probably do the same routine we usually do. We'll probably head out like on the 20th and get about $800 worth of gift cards and send them to everybody. That's what usually happens. So, some of them I'll probably take up with me this weekend because I'll be going up, like I said. I'll be stopping at my mom's, be at my son's, so I'll be able to drop a few of those off. Let's see, our ender is on the other end this time. Let's see what we got. There it is right there. Probably going to be a newer one. Pretty nice looking reverse. So let's see. And yeah, 1950. And that one is also a Denver. We'll take it. No complaints there. You're easy to shop for. Silver, silver, silver. I'm in the same boat with you, Silver Addiction. My mom's like, what do you want? And I'm like, well, I really want silver, but I guess if we just do cash, I can go buy silver or something then. So I don't know. It's weird. You get older. Next, you know, you hated stuff that you needed when you were a kid. Socks, underwear. You get older, that's the stuff you want. Because you hate to have to go spend money on it. But I'm in good shape with all those, so don't need any this year. So it's interesting what you want changes as you get older. There's a 1992D. Can we get a close AM? We will not. I still have yet to find a 92 close AM. You want each other. You settle for gold? I would sell for gold as well, Silver Addiction. I would do that. And a nice cup of coffee going on here. All right, so this is going to be roll 6 already. This is going fast. There is our wheat cent ender again. Let's see what we have. It's a 50-something. I can't tell you what, but it's a 50-something. I'd say if I want silver, I'd get a bottle of anti-seize. That is not the stuff that we're looking for right there, KJ. That is for sure. Nobody wants a bottle of anti-seize for Christmas. Well, I'm sure somebody does. I shouldn't say nobody. Somebody probably would be very happy with that. And this roll exploded on me. I lost the ender, so we're going to have to find it along the way here someplace. I don't know which direction it went in. But we will find it. There is a 1972. Oh, that's a Denver. I thought it was a Philly. 72 does have several DDOs as well. I'm going to have to break down, I think, and go buy me some readers. There is our ender right there, I'm pretty sure. It is a 1950 out of Denver. Pretty ugly, but wheat scent nonetheless. That stuff gets everywhere. At anti-seize, I'm telling you, it is something else. It is messy. That is for sure. All right. Come on. We got anything else in this roll? Haven't had much exciting yet other than the wheat scents. And that's it for roll number 6. Hey, Stacy Hall, how you doing? We're doing a little penny hunting tonight. There is another wheat scent ender right there. Let's see what this one looks like. For a date. 40 something. 48 maybe. We'll see. We will see what we have. Alright, and I put it on the other end again. Right back here. There is the ender right there. And it is going to be a 19. Oh, it'd be another 42 Philly. We'll take that. Not in terrible shape. Let's see what else we got in here. I bet they are, Jim Thompson. Roy has several boxes. Whenever he finds enders, he puts them aside in a separate box. And I actually traded them for this one. So they're fun to hunt. You know, you got a wheat scent every roll. You can't complain about that. In a sense, they're kind of loaded because they were. We knew there was an ender on every one. There's another 63D, but they're definitely fun to hunt like this for sure. And no DDO on there. Alright, and that is it for that roll. They're going fast. This is already going to be roll number 8 right here. And there is our wheat scent ender again. And it's going to be another 40-something. 1940-something. We'll see. If you put all your wheaty enders in a box, the box would be empty. Yes, I got this box from Roy Hathaway, Jolly Roger. I traded him for this back in like May, I think it was. So he checks every box he gets. He sets all his enders aside in a separate box, which is kind of neat. I never thought about doing that, but all right, here is our ender back here again. So I actually had one of these that went in the auction a couple years ago, in the Gary Sinise auction, maybe a year ago. And it is yet another 1942. Same thing, 50 enders. So I think it was New Marshall in town that bought it. Oh, there's another one. Right there. We're going to get into the 30s this time, be a 1939. So we're going to get at least 2 out of this roll. That's pretty cool. I will take that. It is a good box. There's Bullion Baby. What is up? Glass W6G, what's going on, everybody? I don't recognize you by that name, so you may have to let me know. This new handle thing YouTube's doing has got me messed up on a few people. So there's another 72 Philly and no DDO. So yeah, I'm gonna see if Roy has another one of these. I may trade for it, but I don't know if he will be willing to trade it now with the difficulty getting pennies. There's a 1999, not the YAM. Hopefully all is well in your neck of the woods there, Bullion Baby. We're slowly starting to thaw out here in Ohio, so 1998, not the YAM. So it's supposed to be back up in the 30s here tomorrow, like 33, 34. It has been cold, man. We got like 4 inches of snow. I am ready for it to go away. Martin Bowen, how we doing, brother? Good to see you. And that is it for that roll. We'll get a couple more Wheaties out of it, though. I'll take that. Just got back from 7 hours at the VA. Oh, no. That sounds horrible. And this one is going to be a 1930-something again. So we'll get back in the 30s again this roll. Yes, happy birthday to you, Martin Bowen. I hope you had a great day. Oh, new on your channel was recommended to you. All right, well, glad to have you. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you stopping by. So we normally stream on Saturday nights. I will not be next week. I will be in Michigan next Saturday, but we'll be streaming on Tuesday. This will be a 1934 filly. Looks like it's possibly been cleaned. But other than that, not bad detail. The reverse looks pretty decent compared to most in the 30s. So we'll take that. 1934. It'll be 40 above tomorrow. Woo! We got about the same swing. I think we're supposed to be in the 50s Thursday or Friday. So definitely going to be a big change here as well. But man, it's been cold. I don't like this weather. Don't like it at all, if I got to be honest with you. So it just makes everything more difficult. I did have some frozen pipes at the house we're working on Sunday night. So got them all going today. I ran over there real quick after work, got them thawed out quick. And then I left the faucet dripping so we don't have a repeat performance of that. So, but it will warm up tomorrow. We shouldn't have any issues after that. I got a company that's going to give me a bid to get some insulation done in there on the walls and some other things. So, I've had my channel glass for probably... I started it in 2021. I think I've been live streaming about 3 years or so. There's going to be another wheat cent ender right there. February of 2021, I guess. So almost 4 years. Is that right? No, 26. Almost 5 years. We're working on 5 years. So we're getting a little closer every day. We're getting older and older. But that's all right. Let's see here. Ender is at the back. Ooh, this might be a little older. Going to be a 1930 this time. We're getting a little bit older, a little at a time here. 1930 is good with me. I'll take that. I hope Valerie made you some fantastic dinner there, Martin Bowen, for the birthday. Hope you had a good day. Hopefully the kids got out to see you. So I have a meeting in the morning at work, so I got to get out of here a little bit early tomorrow. And nothing else. Yeah, it's a lot of work in the beginning. Glass, it gets easier as you get the subs. The big thing is I think the more videos you can get out early on, the better. I was doing 3 or 4 a week initially when I started my channel. It just takes a little while. It definitely, you got to put the work in early, and it will help in the end. So that's a decent looking reverse. Probably a 40s or 50s, my guess on this one. Got lazy tonight. Ramen with venison burger, onions, eggs, and seasonings. That don't sound bad to me, Silver Addiction. Lazy or not. I had half of a leftover steak from Texas Roadhouse, so me and Lynn went last week. A small baked potato. I got you. That definitely will make it a little more difficult for sure. And there is the other wheat cent ender right there, and that's going to be a 52 out of Denver. We'll take it. Yeah, just do what you can then, Glass, as much as possible. Shorts also do help. I don't know if you're doing many shorts or not, but they do help you for sure. They took a little while to catch on for me, but once people start watching them, it usually goes pretty quick. You'll get more and more people to watch them, and it seems like YouTube pushes them out a little bit more. So there we are. You guys that are in the giveaway, I did just send an email out about an hour ago. So I stayed home from the house tonight. Like I said, I just ran over quick after work, but man, I got all the $50 hunted. I had them half done. Got those done. Got an email out. Got a few goodies ordered that I needed to order. Okay, yeah, shorts definitely will help. They bring in subscribers for sure. Definitely makes a difference. All right, we have 14 rolls left. There is another ender. That one is it's like a 55 maybe. So we currently have 10 channels that are in on the multi-channel giveaway that is going to be happening in, we should have videos out in about 5 days. So guys, be on the lookout for those. We're going to have 10 ounces of silver that we'll be giving away here coming up on January 1st. You do have to get picked by one of the channels as their channel finalist to get in. Oh, I'll send another one. I forgot to add that. There's everybody's emails on there, but their channel name's not on all of them. So I'll update that after I get done. Sorry about that. I meant to put that in, and I forgot about it. I was on a roll getting some stuff done, and I apparently did not think that through all the way. Oh, there's another wheat cent right there. And it is a 50. Oh, that was the ender. That is the 55D right there. Yep, no problem. I will, yeah, I'll get that out. I'm sorry I didn't put that in there. I meant to. I can tell you right now also who's in, but I'll send an email. So, Coin Mojo is one of the channels. Coin Flip, Chris Cooper, or Halftime is in. Numismatic, Silver Addiction, the Great Chef Jolly Roger, Original Atogs Coins, GA Silver Hunter, myself, and Chef Lance, another cooking channel that got in this year. Heard about us from Jolly Roger, so thank you guys for that. Okay, that will work. I'm going to bring your goodies with me as well, so I don't have to ship them to you this time. I got a $50 box filling up here full of your stuff, so I'll bring that with me as well. And we'll get that to you while I'm up there. There's a 1956. That is the ender. So I'm going to try to find someplace like a Tony's or something like that, where we can kind of, it has breakfast, kind of an all-day thing, so that will be an option. I figured we'll do kind of a brunch sort of deal, but so yeah, I'm excited to finally get to meet you in person, so that will be good. I'm looking forward to it. So I definitely enjoyed meeting everybody down in Tennessee. That's been a lot of fun, kind of getting to know people you talk to all the time, but you just don't really get to see them in person, so it's definitely a lot of fun doing that. So there is our next wheat cent ender right there. So that's the cool thing about that Tennessee show. There is just a lot of people that you get to meet. I'm hoping that gets a little bit bigger every year. We had a blast hunting coins and stuff this year, man. It was a really good time, for sure. So there is our next wheat cent ender right there. Yep, I'm looking forward to next year already, Jolly Roger. I almost called you Jolly Rancher again. 1944. So we'll take it. Another wheat cent is fine by me. There is a, oh, that's a 2006. Pretty beat up. I thought it was a 2000. Yep, we'll definitely have some goodies to bring them, so that is for sure. And nothing else exciting in that roll. Yeah, the Jolly Rancher. I do that every now and then. I always think of that first. My grandma, when I was a kid, probably right up until she moved out of her house, she always had bowls around with Jolly Ranchers in it. I remember that. And there is the next wheat cent right there. Always had Jolly Ranchers at Grandma's house. That was for sure. She used to have that, and she had them anise candies. She used to have those as well. I remember that from being a kid. Up there. What's up, Greg Chapman? How we doing? So we have what? Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 10 rolls left. Bottom of the box. I think we're well over 50 wheat cents for sure. We should have had at least 50 with every roll having an ender. This one might be older. The wheat stalks are pretty wore on this one. Not a lot of detail left. And this one is going to be a 1920 out of Philly. We will take that 1920 Philly. Take that all the way. Yeah, you sure can. Explanation point me, Glass. That will pop up your channel info. You are welcome to do that. Every now and again, we just ask that you don't spam it, that's all. There's a pretty decent looking 2009 right there. I'll set that aside. I have a tube, but try to keep a tube of those and I compare them and try to keep the nicest ones. I have several uncirculated tubes of those as well. Get comments on the channel calling me Jolly Rancher because of you. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm reeling people in with the Jolly Rancher. That's what's happening. We're reeling them in a little at a time. Whatever it takes, that's what I say. We'll get them there. There's another 92D. And not the close AM. Still have not found one of those. I'm trying, though. Alright, there we go. 10 rolls left. 10 rolls left. We know we got at least 10 more wheat cents. There's another one there. I think it's a 50-something, it looks like. So how do you know Chef Lance, Jolly Roger? Did you guys used to work together, or how did you end up meeting him? Just curiosity. We've emailed a few times. And there is another wheat cent right there. That one's not in bad shape at all. Right there. I'm too busy reading comments. Hold the coin in front of the camera. 56D. Got some red still going on in it. Pretty nice details. I'll take that. You're not the Jolly Rancher. It's a name that will live in infamy right there. The Jolly Rancher. All right, come on, give us something else here. I would love to find a white AM. Oh, nice. All right, that's very cool. All right, what do we got? There it is. The next wheat cent ender, reverse showing on that one. All right, Mr. Penny Roll. Give us the goodies here. All right, I only see the one wheat cent here right off. And there is the reverse. Decent looking reverse again on this one. Got a little corrosion on it. And another 56 out of Denver. We'll take it though. Now an instructor at our old school. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. If he's an instructor, he must be pretty good, I would say. So that's pretty cool that he's doing the YouTube channel thing as well. So I enjoy the YouTube thing for sure. I just get to meet people. That's the big thing. I mean, like I said, thankfully I'm starting to meet some of you guys in person at least, but even despite that, you know, it's definitely nice getting to know some other people you wouldn't normally meet any other way. So it's pretty cool. All right, let me get a drink here. It seems like any time, Glass, that you get a very quick influx of subs, YouTube likely will take one or two of them away, and then sometimes they'll come back. They're just trying to make sure it's not a bot. He was the encouragement to start your channel. First there. Oh, it was with him on his channel. Okay. I'll have to see if I can find that. I'll see you two together. That'd be pretty cool. I need to get over and watch one of his videos. I meant to do that, and I just haven't had time, but it's on my list. There is another ender, and that is going to be a 1953. Yeah, if you don't mind, send me an email and I'll watch it. I should have a little time when I get done tonight before I gotta get to sleep, so maybe I'll try to squeeze that in. There is a 1998. I think it's from an old live stream. They kicked you out of the channel for being under 16? That's kind of weird. We have several people that are 15, 16, 17 years old that are in my live streams all the time. I don't know that that's any reason to kick anybody out, but there is another 63D. All right, Jim Thompson, take care. Have a good week, my friend. We will catch you hopefully on Tuesday next week. All right, nothing else exciting in there. All right, here we go. We're getting down to it. I think we got 6 rolls left in the box after this, so I didn't figure this would take too terribly long. I think last time it took us about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so. There hasn't been a lot of things to look at other than the wheat cents here. Just a coin a roll or so maybe. It makes it a quick hunt for sure. I would rather there was more to look at, but you get what you get, I suppose. Yeah, thank you guys for shooting him a sub. I appreciate that. That's very cool of you. I will do the same here. When I get done here towards the end, I will click on his info and get over there and check him out. Shoot him a subscription as well. There is our ender right there. And this time it is going to be a 1945. I think that's the third one of those so far. Hey, Dad Learning Coins, how you doing? Hope you are doing well. Hopefully you're one of the lucky ones that's done with your Christmas shopping there, Dad Learning Coins. A lot of the rest of us are not. We have a ways to go, so I'm paying for a house. I think that's my Christmas gift for the year. All right, let's see here. Ender is on the opposite end. We're running out of rolls here in this box. Hoping for a few more coins to check for a wide AM, but we have not had very many. There is a second wheat cent right there. It is going to be a 1940, I think it said 49. 1949 out of Denver, so we're going to have two in this roll for sure. We'll take that. There's also a 1963. Check this for any of the doubling, and I do not see any. Oh, okay. Either way, that will work. Oh, there's another wheat cent. We're going to have three in this roll. This one is going to be a 58 out of Denver. Right there, 58D. We'll take it. Nothing wrong with that. We still have the ender coming. Can we get a number 4? Is it possible? I would be all right with a fourth one. And there is the ender right there. Pretty common date. Going to be a 1957 out of Denver. In one roll, and finally found one the other day after like 100 rolls. Well, this box is, I got this from a subscriber. Glass, I traded him. This had a ender on every roll, so I'm not surprised there's a few more on the inside every now and then. Definitely fun to hunt like this. But I love my wheat cents, for sure. I love finding them. I collect a lot of wheat cents as well. So there is the ender in this box. It is a 1952 out of Denver. Man, the reverse is kind of ugly. Eek. Reverse was not great. And we get something else to go with it. Can we get another double here? That would be all right. There is a pretty decent looking 73D. I'm going to set that to the side. That is not in terrible condition. Yep, definitely a good box. These ones like this are very, very fun to hunt. There's a 1970S. This does have a double die obverse possibility. And I do not see anything on that one. All right, what else are we going to have here? Anything exciting? And that's a no. Nothing else in that one. All right, what else do we have going on? 4 rolls left. I'm just going to grab those out of the box right there. Ooh, look, we had a random runaway $50 in there. It is a 2000. All right, so there is the final 4 rolls right there. We'll start out with this one here first. See what we got going. I know we got at least 4 more here. This one is going to have a second one. I see a 40 something sticking out right there. We haven't got to the ender yet. That is going to be a 1945 out of Philly. We will take that. So we definitely are going to have 2 wheat cents in this roll. And we get 3 again. We're going to find out here. We are. There it is. It's ugly, but it's going to be a 3rd wheat cent again. Going to be a 1944 out of Philly. All corroded up, but it is a wheat cent nonetheless. We still have the ender coming here at the end of this roll. Very nice. We might be over 60. Oh, there's a Canadian coming as well. Right there, going to be a 1987 Canadian. That's our 4th one of those. And there is the ender from this roll. Wheat cent number 3. And this will be a 1934. So a little bit older again. We'll take that. Several in the 30s so far out of these. All right. Ooh, boy, that's ugly on that end. I don't know what's going on with that. 3 rolls left. 3 rolls left. Let's see what we got here. All right. And there is the ender. Right there. First off, going to be a 1946 out of Denver. We'll take it. Flip the nice 2009 Lincoln. I keep all my nice ones, William E. If they look like they're in any sort of mint state, I usually keep them and roll them up. That's what I would do with it. Throw it in a flip, or you can even put them in a roll. Like I said, I keep all of them, but I keep them separated, the 4 designs. So I think I have those right over here to my left. I'll take a peek here in a minute. Oop, there is another wheat cent. Another one right there. That one is going to be a 19... Come on, camera. 1945 out of Denver. We'll take that. I think I have there's 3. Yeah, here's all mine that I've found, William E. Coin roll hunting. I have all 4 designs in here, and like I said, if they're any sort of mint state looking, I keep them. I think I have some more rolls packed, but those are the ones that I have set aside so far. I got them all in tubes, and all right, 2 rolls left, everybody. 2 rolls. Curious to see how many wheat cents we end up with. We'll count them up here in a minute. See where we ended. All right, and here is the ender out of this roll once again. Going to be another 1946D. We've been finding plenty of those. So I did buy another. I bought 2 more collections, both smaller ones. I just gave the guy a price on one yesterday, so I got to stop over and pay him yet. So I will have a couple videos of some collections coming that I just picked up, so we'll go through them and see what we got in there that's exciting. So there's a few things I'm going to keep. Some stuff will probably get sold because I already have it. We'll just have to see. I got to go through everything again on the first one, and we will see where we're at with it. All right, there it is. Final roll right there. 25 rolls went quick. An hour. We were pretty much done. Let's see here. Another 09, but not very nice. That's a pretty nice looking 1985D right there. I'm going to set that aside and check it against my album. All right, here we go. Last of it right here. Wheat cent ender is coming. And there it is, final wheat cent of these 25 rolls right here. And pretty nice looking reverse. And it is going to be a 1950 out of Philly. We will take it. All right, let's see how many wheat cents we had out of this box of 50 here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 50, 2, 56, 58, and there is 60. We're going to have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 69 wheat cents out of that box. That is not bad at all. I would take that anytime. Okay, good night, Glass. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to meet you. Stop back in on a Saturday night sometime. So there it is. Not bad. 69 Wheaties, 4 Canadians. We got another 4 in here that was a Aruba, I think it was. No, it wasn't. It was I think it's a Panama. Yep. Un Centesimo Balboa. So we had a Panamanian penny as well as a couple of nicer ones. So not too bad right there. Not too bad at all. I'll take it. So we're going to do one quick little giveaway. Not a ton of people in here, so the odds are going to be in your favor. I'm going to grab something here, but give me a second to get the Nightbot rolling. And we are going to have a little giveaway here. If you would like to get in on the giveaway, it is I love pennies, exclamation point. I love pennies, exclamation point. If you want to get in, I love pennies, exclamation point. And I will find a little something to give away here. Let's see, what do we got laying around? Let's see, I'll grab one of these from up here. How's that sound? Alright, we're going to do that right there. We're not giving away a penny, though. We'll give something a little nicer than that away. Something a little nicer. Only 16 entries, man. The odds are in your favor. 1 in 16 chance. 1 in 16 chance. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's get us a winner. And the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Captain Vic 59 is going to score the win. All right, there it is, Captain Vic. You are the winner tonight of the giveaway. Congratulations. And for all your hard work, you're going to get yourself a 1929 Denver. 1929 Denver SLQ. There it is. There's the 29. There's the D. This one's been cleaned, but hey, it is silver nonetheless, and it is now yours. So there you go. Congratulations, Captain Vic. Appreciate you guys popping in for a short little penny stream. I've been meaning to get this done for a couple months, and I blew through some stuff tonight, and I said, you know what? We're going to do it to now. Get it over with. So I appreciate it again. So thank you guys. Have a good week, everybody. And we will talk to you guys next Tuesday night. Remember, I am not streaming on Saturday. It will be next Tuesday evening. So take care, and we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Good night.